With a little bit of help of video magic, I'm going to teach you how I got to 10,000 subscribers on my main channel. Hello and welcome back to another video. Now if you're new around here and you're looking to start a YouTube channel, grow your YouTube channel, or push your brand out there onto the second largest search engine on the internet, click subscribe and start creating. Now in March of 2017, after 3.5–4 years of really pushing hard, my main channel finally got to 10,000 subscribers. It's a milestone that I'm really proud of at the time, and to be honest, it's only just accelerated since then. Recently, I've even passed 25,000 subscribers on the same channel just 6 months later. But at that time, I made a video on my other channel, so I thought I would bring it over here and serve it to you. Because, you know, it makes more sense here than it does over there. 10 tips for starting a YouTube channel. Number 1, set your expectations. Now, decide why you are joining YouTube. At the end of the day, not everyone is going to become the next PewDiePie, the next big megastar, right? And make sure that you've got that in your head, right? Whatever you plan to make YouTube to be, make sure it's for you and not for YouTube fame or thousands of dollars. Decide why you are doing it and then understand that it will take a while to get there. Because after 4 years of YouTube and 10,000 subscribers, I'm more than happy. I never thought I'd ever get past 100, let alone 10,000. Number 2, select your branding. Now, this can either be yourself or a brand name. There is nothing more annoying than, you know, somewhere down the line, 8, 10, 12 months down the line, you getting a collection of subscribers and then you realising, oh yeah, but my username's like Sexy Phil and I'm trying to run a serious news website. How do I get my way around that? That was exactly the problem of Philip DeFranco, who started with SXE Phil. He did videos pretty much like I'm doing now because he inspired me, where he'd ran in front of some kind of picture of a monkey, right? He'd laugh and he would joke. But pick your branding wisely. I decided that I was going to join YouTube and I knew that I was going to be Mr. Hairy Brit. At that point in time, I made sure that my branding was going to be there for when I started, the banner, the logo, any intros they wanted to do, and then grab the social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, plus any other ones that I wanted on top of that. That way, it's easier to promote that you can just go to Facebook, go to Twitter, go to Instagram, and you don't have to explain why one happens to be SXE Phil and one's Philip DeFranco, for example. I believe Roberto Blake has a similar problem, like his channel, which is about tips on YouTube. One's Roberto Blake 2, and the other one is Roberto Blake. Number 3. Channel SEO. Before you start anything, make sure that you're optimizing your channel perfectly to explain who you are and how people can find you. There are 3 things to look at when you first start: channel tags, upload defaults, and your About Us page. Now, the reason for this is the channel tags summarize what you are in a nutshell. So mine happen to be something like personal vlogs, funny news, list videos. That way, if someone's specifically hunting randomly for a channel that is news content, they can search news and click channel and I might appear there. Upload defaults, these are the things that populate your titles and your tags straight off, things that are common within your channel. So if you always want to have a tag that happens to be vlogs because you only do vlogs, then put vlogs as a default. Or if you always want to have your title contain something like, I don't know, Hairy Vlogs dash and then the title of your video, then you can put that in and it saves you typing things. It also means that you can instantly populate most of your content on your description should you always want to have your social media links in the bottom and other links accordingly without having to copy and paste them each time, and it saves you time. And the About Us page. Now this is the most underused area I found with most startup YouTubers. The About Us page should be a short elevator pitch of what you do, cramming in as many keywords as you humanly possibly can do. This shows up underneath your channel description when people find your channel on the search terms. So you want it to be your little logo and then underneath, I do vlogs about beauty or I do funny news. Rather than, I'm nearly at 4,000 subscribers. Why does anybody care about that? How does that help them understand what your channel does? So make sure that the first couple of sentences is exactly what the channel is. So if you do animated shorts, do animation, hand animation, personal animation. Basically explain who you are and why you specifically are important to that niche or that person who's hunting for you. Tip number 4, pick your content. Now, it takes a while for people to settle on an idea, but all in all, most people have a specific idea of a niche that they wish to start in, and then you can expand from there. So, are you a sporting thing? Are you there reviewing sporting events? Are you doing the crossbar challenge? Or are you a gamer? Are you going to be doing Let's Plays? Are you a vlogger? Are you there for beauty tutorials? These are the things that you need to know, and then that will help you set your initial foundation for your niche. You can change it later, but if you've got somewhere in your mind that, you know, I want to be a beauty channel, then I need to get the makeup and I need to consider what videos I can make out of that. And you can brainstorm that way forward. I happen to be a mix of things that I'm news, I'm vlog and I'm reaction. But all in all, I tend to keep within that niche and I don't break out to do beauty tutorials that often. 5, equipment. Now, I'm very lucky. There are links to my equipment in the description down below. But I've been working off a webcam all of the time I've been on here. I have upgraded my webcam twice, but you don't have to start YouTube with some huge setup worth thousands of pounds. I would suggest initially all you truly need is either your phone or a webcam, and then make sure that you've got a decent lamp to get an okay lighting. At the moment, I have some professional lights, which once again, they're in the description down below, but I didn't start with these. After 4 years I finally got these. If you go back and look at my really early videos, they are horrific with bad lighting. But you can very easily start with your mobile phone, make sure that you've got something that you can lean it up against or a little mini tripod. Test the audio so you can make sure that if you was to watch that video, would you want to hear that? Maybe have a look at little clip-on mic, that kind of thing. But you don't have to spend thousands of pounds to get started. Also have a look at editing software. Although some phones can come with built-in editing software, you can also hunt out on your PC or Mac for things like iMovie or Windows Movie Maker. I personally have installed other softwares onto my computer, including Adobe Premiere, but I have always and continue to clip most of my videos together using Windows Movie Maker first. I just added the ability to export into HD when I started to do HD footage. Number 6. Now, you've decided what your channel is going to be called, you've decided what niche you're going to be in, and what equipment you're going to use. Now, when to upload? Now, this is where I find most small YouTubers fall down when they're starting, right? If you know that you want to make videos, and you're excited about it, harness that excitement. Record a few videos to start with. No matter how bad you think they look, you can always improve on them, right? And get them out there, right? Don't sit on them, don't continue to tweak them, because if you continue to tweak them, they'll never see the light of day, right? You can always go back and remove them, but get them out there. But don't just spam them onto YouTube. I personally upload 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or round about those dates. Sometimes a couple of hours earlier or a couple of hours later, dependent on the topic. Say, for example, if there's Harry Potter news on the Sunday, I'll try and sneak that video up on the Sunday. But try and pick a day or dates and upload accordingly. I also try to only upload 1 per day at very most, because then that way your subscribers have their focus on that 1 video. If you upload 3 videos back to back, then they might watch the first one. If they're really truly dedicated, they might watch all of them, but you're likely to lose a few people along the way. Why not bookmark those, right? Sit on them, and then upload them every Wednesday. If you've already got 5 videos recorded, that's 5 weeks worth of videos that you've done there. And you don't have to worry about, oh sugar, I have to get a video out today. Plus, if you've got a set day and a set schedule, people know where you are and they'll come back to you. 7. When should you upload? Now, I personally try to hit the US and UK market at the same time. So what I do is I upload around about 5 to 7 o'clock UK time in the evening, which is around about 12 to 2 o'clock US time, around about lunchtimes, and then that way I get the go home traffic and the school kids have come out of school, and then when they go to bed, the Americans are watching in the same kind of time slot of like 5 till 12 at night kind of thing. I would suggest that you try and figure out who your demographic are, how old they are and where they live, and then try and tailor it to a similar kind of time slot. Or upload whenever you want and then tell them accordingly. 8. Types of content. Now, I've already said this, right? Pick a niche, vlogging, beauty, whatever, but what's the difference between evergreen content and topical? Now, topical content is what is in the news right now. So, Kylie Jenner brings out a new lip gloss that makes look like your lips are melting. If you want to do something on beauty vlogging about the new lip stuff, that's topical. And that will hopefully get you traffic there and then about that specific topic. But that topic might fade over time and nobody might search that in 3-4 months time, and then therefore it's no longer a topical hot topic and you'll stop getting views. These can be great for riding that wave all the way up in a trend, right? Because a lot of people on a trend are hunting for that specific topic right now, and you can be topical and you can get your foot in there. But once the wave's done, it crashes off and you might see a complete drop off on traffic. Evergreen, however, is like planting a seed knowing that it's not going to get immediate traffic, but it's always one of those constantly asked questions. Evergreen topics are questions that people will always search for, just not in one mass stampede all at the same time. These are things like, why do we blink? Why do we close our eyes when we sneeze? And these are things that SciShow answers really, really well, and you hunt for when you want to find them. Evergreen topics can be found in absolutely anything. So things like, what's the best phone to use for vlogging? What's the best lighting to use for vlogging? How to change a car tyre? How to stop a running nose? Basically, think of things that you have asked yourself within your niche and then make a video upon that, explaining and helping someone, educating them on that topic. Maybe even 10 YouTube tips. Because that's evergreen. People will always hunt for that in the long run. Whether it's today or whether it's in 4 years' time, it is still relevant and it doesn't need to be in the news. Pick your content wisely. Evergreen, as I said, is kind of a ticking time bomb. Maybe sprinkle within your content every 1 in 3 an evergreen kind of topic. Whether it's how to do your nails or how to do your hair, how to set up your lighting. And then 2 or 3, go topical. Go and hunt that out. Go personal. Go something relatable. And then that way, that you can get the topical peaks, and then people can hunt out, like, how to do your hair. That kind of thing. Number 9, video SEO. Okay, you've done your branding. You've decided your titles. You've decided an evergreen or a topical video. You've done all the hard work. You've recorded it. You've edited it. And you've uploaded it. Now, you need to make sure you optimize it properly. This is where so many people go wrong and they get a bit disheartened because they've done all that hard work and they've put it out there. People can't find it. Make sure that you title the video correctly. Don't clickbait, don't spam, but make it click worthy. So make sure that the title's interesting. 10 facts about whatever. This is how you do whatever. How to blah. Basically, get that hook. But also make sure that you include the keywords that you're hunting for. So if it is a lip gloss tutorial for Kylie Jenner, then make sure the title includes lip gloss, Kylie Jenner, and maybe the word tutorial. Because all of those are keywords that people will search to find you. Then make sure that you've got those same keywords in the description down below, explaining the video, explaining what it is, packing as many keywords in, making it as humanly possible, explaining what it is. So it's a beauty tutorial about lip gloss and it's for Kylie Jenner and it's a how-to guide, maybe a specific make, maybe even a link on where to find that specific like product, and then you can even put an affiliate link if you want to. And then finally tie all that together with your tags. And don't just put single words like beauty or Kylie Jenner, right? The reason for that is they're going to be high competition things. Right? So make sure that you break up the keywords into what's known as key phrases or compact key phrases. So these are 2 to 5 words long and are specific phrases that people look for. For example, how to guide Kylie Jenner nails or whatever. These are the things that people will search specifically in traffic, and it also helps people find you against everybody else that's specifically hunting that type of video. I use TubeBuddy. TubeBuddy is a wonderful plugin, right? There's a link down below to their site, and what it does is it helps you not only kind of continue to tweak your title, but have a look at your descriptions, and it suggests tags. It shows you where they're ranking, what's trending, what keywords you could be using. Is there something that you might want to rewrite your description a little bit better for? They will rank you better, and then all you have to do is have a look at your thumbnail. So make sure that your thumbnail's eye-catching to go with your title, and then you can drag it all together. I personally even go back to old videos using TubeBuddy and tweak old titles, make them relevant again. So if it's an evergreen topic like, I don't know, I did a survival guide on how to survive a zombie holocaust, right? You can go back through and retitle that and make it relevant to The Walking Dead coming back, or how to survive a new movie that's zombie based, and you can tweak the titles and tweak the tags, and it's still relevant content. You get new life from that content. If I'm honest, that really helped me last year, in which coming into November I tweaked a few titles, had a look at some of the thumbnails, and I went from 100,000 views in a month to around about 350,000 views in 1 month, all because of just tweaking things. So go and check out TubeBuddy down below. This isn't a sponsor, but there is a link in the description. And finally, number 10. Now this one, I feel, is the most important ever, right? And nobody tends to listen to this one. Don't give up. Just keep going. I've been here for 4 years. And I've seen many of my other friends on YouTube disappear. And they're much, much more talented than I am. But they just didn't keep making videos. It's not hard, in my opinion, to make videos. Why not bulk record content? Basically, pick a day over the weekend, say a Saturday, take a couple of hours, sit there, record 3 or 4 vlogs. That's then 1 video a week for 4 weeks. That's a month's worth of content there. And then if you can still do 1 Saturday every week, then you're stockpiling content, and then you never have to quit, even if it's Christmas, or even if you're having a bad day, or you've got a cold, or you're not feeling well. Anything like that, just keep going. And it snowballs. I found if I kept going and I learned 1 new thing every month, that slowly over time my videos would get better. Whether it's how to look on a camera, how to get the confidence to talk to a camera, whether it's the lighting, whether it's how I edit it, how I share it. Slowly over time it gets better and it snowballs. Now, I hope those tricks and tips will help you reach your first milestone, whether it's 100, 1,000, or 1 million subscribers. Remember, if you want more tricks and tips, there is a free PDF up there in the description down below. Hit subscribe to see more of these videos. Go out there, start creating.